Frankie's Train Day, a little golden book, Miss Rachel's story about emotional expression and regulation. So get comfortable and let's read. Frankie loved trains. He loved tracks and trolleys and tickets and tunnels. He loved subways and steam trains and stations and signals. Frankie loved to play with his toy trains. Dressing up as the train conductor was his favorite thing to do. First, he would say, "Tickets, everyone!" Then he would shout, "All aboard!" as the train left the station. His trains could go anywhere he could imagine. They sped through Mountain Valley. They stopped at Pizza Street Station. They even went to the North Pole. What else could Frankie make for his train? Frankie had an idea. He asked Miss Rachel for help. Together, they found a cardboard box and cut out a tunnel. They made cotton ball clouds, tissue paper trees, and mountains with markers. Miss Rachel used the last cardboard roll from the wrapping paper bin to make a ramp. It went all the way down from the mountains to the valley. "This will be the best day of train play ever," Frankie cheered. Finally, the perfect train track was ready. Frankie grabbed a wooden toy train off the shelf and ran over to play. But before Frankie could try the big ramp, his classmate Herby tripped and spilled a big cup of paint water all over the ramp and trees. Oops! No, Herby! Now the trees were soggy, the tunnel was trampled, and the ramp was ruined. It was the only roll of cardboard left. Miss Rachel knelt down next to Frankie. "You look really mad, Frankie. You can say, 'I'm so mad.'" "It's okay to feel mad," said Miss Rachel. "Would you like to have some space, or would you like me to help?" "I'd like you to help," Frankie said to Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel showed Frankie a chart of things he can choose to do when he's having big feelings. Frankie chose to take deep breaths. When he breathed in, he pretended to smell the roses. When he breathed out, he pretended to blow out the candles. Doing this helped Frankie feel less mad, but he was still a little sad. "The best day of train play is ruined," he said. "It's so frustrating when accidents happen," Miss Rachel said calmly. "I wonder if there's a way for us to fix this together." During recess, Frankie felt bad for yelling at Herby. He knew it was an accident. He loved playing with his friend. He decided he would say sorry to Herby. After recess, Frankie came inside to a big surprise. Herby and Miss Rachel had spent recess making the entire train track again. They found a new box to be the train tunnel. They drew mountains with markers. They put up cotton ball clouds and tissue paper trees. They even taped together 2 paper towel rolls for a ramp. Frankie and Herby ran over to each other. "I'm sorry for spilling water on your trains," Herby said. "And I'm sorry for yelling at you," Frankie said. "Do you want to play trains with me?" "All aboard," Frankie said in his best conductor voice. "The next stop is Asparagus Avenue," Herby added. Frankie and Herby played toy trains together for the rest of the day. It was the best day of train play ever. Did you like that story? I sure hope so. And next time you feel angry, take a few deep breaths to calm down before you do something you might regret later. As always, until next time, happy reading.